So we got about a half inch of rain last night. As you can see, the paint works pretty well. You can't even, there's no light coming in at all. And it overflowed and ended up having to move over to the second tank, which, I don't know, probably picked up another 50, 60 gallons. But this thing was over full and literally just a couple hours of a drizzle. And I thought I'd just play around and flush it out because I got to empty it. We're supposed to get some more rain tonight, so kind of created a little craziness here. Pull this open. Let's see it. So yeah, that's me on board. Figured if I put this thing on here as well, it won't tear up the grass so much either. Kind of just splice it a little more. But it is just flooding the ground here. That's crazy. You can see. Now, who said saving rainwater wasn't a good idea? Anyway, so we'll let that spin for a little bit because I want to show you what I've done to the pad in here. I don't know if anybody's watching these, but I think it's kind of cool. Anyway, so I don't know if you can see everything in here, but what I've done is I've built the earth up. As you can probably tell, there's a slope. So I ended up taking the earth from up further there and building it over here. So I packed it down. That's what that is right there. And let's see if we can get a better view here. Nope, it doesn't get better. So there's the get back on the concrete. But anyway, so these are where these are going to go. I just brought this one in to use it as measurements and stuff. But that's a work in progress. Hopefully I'll have the tanks all up there by the end of the week and hooked up. So I'm probably going to just hook up to this one drain now that I've seen that I could fill one tank in literally just a little while. So I don't want to have too much water. So I'm going to try with the one penetration right up in here. And then I'm going to just come across, like I said before, and just tie in and see how that works out. If I only need to use one, that's awesome. Then I've always got the other parts of the roof to use. But let's see how this thing's doing. Thing's just cruising right along here. So quite a bit of water. Yeah, that'll water a lot of yard. That's what I'm trying to do this end of the month. I'm gonna try to keep the grass rolling. Let's see how we're doing on volume in here. Good Lord. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's still 175. And it's just, as you can see, let me see if this works better. There you go. Tell you how dark it is in there. Don't want to drop my phone, but the paint actually worked out very well. And I put the tank inside there underneath the house just to see how much light it blocked out. The crawl space itself is already pretty dark, but the paint just guarantees it. That's just to prevent the algae if it ever has to sit for a couple of weeks. We don't want anything. Wow, this water is just flooding his backyard. And that's only 100 gallons so far. So that's pretty awesome. Just wanted to see how much flow's coming out of here. That's a ton of water. That's awesome. So much for overpaid water bills. There you go. Anyway, just tinkering. Yeah. By the way, if you do buy these tanks, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but there are two different types of valves, and that probably doesn't mean much to anybody, but if you look in the bottom of this actually is what they call a ball valve. Okay, and then there's another kind of valve, which is this. Let's see if I can take this out. You can kind of tell the difference. This is actually what they call like a flapper wheel, a flapper valve or whatever. But basically, instead of it being a ball, it's just a big flat piece of plastic. If you can get one or the other, you definitely want to go with the ball valve. And that's this type. Let me see if I can open this without getting too wet. I don't know how much water's in here, so as you can see how it's got a little ball in there, and it just kind of, there. I'm going to leave this one closed so that I can fill it up and rinse it out tonight. Anyway, just thought I'd share. This is going to be the tank at the end because it's got the biggest viewable area for the tank. Fillage, volume, whatever. Fillage, what kind of word is that? I know, whatever. I haven't had my coffee yet, so give me a break. Y'all have a great day, and I'll post some more later.